Heartening.
E te ranga tūpau mua o te reo o te whare, tēnā koe. In November 2006, a group of Malaysian non-governmental organisations came across to Aotearoa with the explicit purpose of being able, and I quote, to learn how the Māori people of New Zealand have brought their culture back from the brink of extinction. The delegation represented several ethnic minority groups, including 4 tribal members from the United Sabah Baju organisation. Now, I apologise if I have the pronunciation wrong. The Baju people are one of the most well-known populations in what we might describe as the endangered ethnic groups of Malaysia. The Baju are traditionally seafaring people and possess an incredible range of skills in the construction of fishing canoes and vehicles. They came here to learn together, to consolidate and develop a partnership between Indigenous peoples. Mr. Speaker, I raise this experience today because it would appear to me that international exchanges such as the one with the Baju community might be the type of relationship we might expect to see as a benefit of a relationship with Malaysia. This bill amends the Tariff Act 1998 to implement the Malaysia-New Zealand FTA that was agreed to in Kuala Lumpur on 26 October 2009. It enables the application of preferential tariff rates for imports originating from Malaysia. The bill also amends the Customs and Excise Regulations 1996 to give effect to rules of origin applicable to imports originating from Malaysia. And finally, the amendments will enable transitional safeguard measures to be applied in appropriate circumstances to imports originating from Malaysia. I want to place this in some context for this House. The Māori Party has previously voted against all FTAs. Our rationale for doing so is that we believe the economic benefits of international trade agreements need to be balanced with consideration of our own local, regional and national social progress and environmental enhancement. Our key position has been that we support fair trade agreements as opposed to free trade agreements. We want to also use the opportunity of any trade relationships to advocate for the support and implementation of Indigenous international agreements such as the Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples, ILO Convention 169, Mātātua Declaration, United Leagues of Indigenous Nations and such like. And we also seek to establish trade relationships with other First Nations peoples. We have been approached by Māori businesses in the past who have shared with us their genuine enthusiasm for any opportunity to take advantage of international markets. And I think this is where the rubber hits the road for a party like ours. Because while there have been some people who have contacted us with their deeply held concerns about the impact of free trade agreement, there have also been others who see great potential in arrangements such as this. We speak for those innovative Māori businesses who want to seek new international challenges and develop a position as a significant player in our export growth. But we speak also for our fundamental right to determine our own sovereignty rather than to surrender to the march of overseas investors. We stand for the incredible diversity that characterises Māori economic activity, from Māori individuals in the labour market to self-employed running their own Māori businesses and to tribal and pan-tribal Māori commercial entities. But we are concerned also about the loss of jobs. We also acknowledge that one of the consequences of the global market is that businesses and workers, including Māori...
Sorry to interrupt the honourable member, but the time has come for me to leave the chair. The House is suspended until 9 a.m. tomorrow.